When nothing is going right, go left. When you think you have nothing left, move forward. Whatever you do, don't move backwards. Hi everyone, Jonas Cain here with #Positivity, here for another edition of Magic Words. And today, the magic word is resilience. And this is an important word because I equate resilience to be equal to positivity. And this isn't just me talking, there's science to back this up. Social scientists say that the most happiest, most positive people in life are those who are resilient, people who are able to overcome challenges and keep moving forward. So the question becomes, how do we become more resilient? There's a poster hanging up in my office. It's actually staring at me right now. And it's a picture of me climbing Mount St. Helens with Mount Hood in the background. And you can't really tell because of the shadows if I'm facing forward or if I'm facing backwards. And I really like that. It's kind of like a little bit of a metaphor. So I ended up having a graphic artist place this quote on the poster. I ended up printing it out so I can put it on my wall. And I sort of borrowed from Bugs Bunny that first part, when nothing is going right, go left. And I added the next part, when you think you have nothing left, move forward. Whatever you do, don't move backwards. I absolutely love this quote. I love this poster. However, if taken out of context, it might seem misguided. After all, if we've gone the wrong way or if we're lost, then moving backwards, retracing your steps could be the best thing that we can do. However, in the right context, from where I'm approaching this, from where it really speaks to me, from my own personal experience, it makes perfect sense. I don't really talk about this too often anymore because I've simply moved forward from it. But for a number of years, I really struggled with alcohol. And I never had my first drink when I was 21. I didn't have my first drink until I was 24. And I started drinking then, not because I wanted to be social or not because I wanted to party, but because I was going through a really hard time and I wanted to die. I was drinking so that I would die. I was struggling even just to have the will to live. And even when I finally did come out on the other side of grief, and I did have a will to live, now all of a sudden, I had an addiction to deal with. So when you think you have nothing left, move forward. That really speaks to me. Whatever you do, don't move backwards. It's saying don't fall back into your old ways. There's one of my favorite albums, Paradise Valley, John Mayer, one of my favorite songs on there, I Will Be Found. Some days I think I'm all okay. Some nights I throw it all away. That was so me for so many years because I might have had a great day, but then nighttime hits and I fall back into my old ways, and then I would wake up in the morning and I'd say, what just happened? I really struggled with this for a long time. So being resilient, being able to overcome these challenges, there are positivity principles and practices that we can apply into our lives so that we can become more resilient. We can be more positive. We can be happier in our lives by choosing to be more resilient. And it is a choice. It's easier to just fall back into our old ways. It's much harder. It is work to choose to move forward and to choose to do things that are difficult. It is a choice. If you would like to learn more about the strategies and the principles that I discovered along the way, which has led me to being resilient today, if you'd like to learn more about this, I encourage you to check out learn.#positivity.com. On that website, you're going to find a course called The Power of Resilience. And this is a course that's really, it's all of the things that I learned along the way through trial and error, but also through my research in resilience practices and positivity principles to help me become the positive person that I am today who, oh my goodness, challenges still hit, disappointments still hit big time, but I can tell you with authority that knowing what I know in practicing these practices that I do every single day, it makes addressing and facing those issues far more manageable. So I encourage you to check that out. Either way, I'm so happy you're here and I hope you got something of value out of today's magic word. Until next time, my name is Jonas Cain. Stay positive.